Hello, hello, peeps. It's Janine Brunetti here, your favorite Jersey holistic girl. It's not only going to be me, there's going to be four of us who share our passion. So get ready and listen in. Let me just grab them. If you are catching the live, say hey. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you are catching the replay, I love for you to drop a replay so I can connect with you. All right, so here's Celeste. We have Patty. Patty on. Uh, Patty was on. Patty is sent. Let me get Meg. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Howdy. I just saw Patty on. So let's see where she is. I just sent. Let's see.
This is the part that takes us the longest is getting
This is
everybody.
always. It's so funny. Okay. Okay, Patty. Where are you? Okay, so if you're watching the replay, you can fast forward a little bit. All right, so you sent a message to them. We can start and while they're
I told them to refresh their page.
perfect. Okay. Hey, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to drop some bombs right now. We're gonna drop some bombs. Do you want to start? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. So hey, everybody. My name is Celeste, aka the Aloha Boss. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada with my family. There's my husband, Ryan, and our two kids, Kyla and Kira. We are originally from Honolulu, Hawaii. I help busy moms build a massive business online while efficiently and effectively managing their household grocery budgets and meal planning. Hey, Jason. So I am super excited to be here with you guys today when they all pop on because this is the first time we're doing it in a different way. So I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, for sure. I've done this on Instagram like this, but not actually. No, I did with Carol. We did 4 or 5 people on here.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
All right. So it looks like Maggie is here.
Okay. Got it. There she is. Okay, Maggie will be popping on in a sec. All right. You are. Hey.
Hi. Yay. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Evening.
Celeste just did her introduction. Do you want to do your introduction real quick?
Hello, guys. Maggie De La Rocha. I am on a journey to find the Maggie outside of the mom. And I am passionate about helping other moms do the same thing. I'm currently building a community of moms who love each other, support each other, and make each other laugh.
It's very nice. I think a lot of people forget what their identity is.
Yes, 100%. I definitely got lost in that for a hot minute, but I am realizing that there's so much more to me than being a mom. And honestly, and I know we're going to talk about it, so I don't want to skip ahead, but this business has like literally like brought something out in me that I'm just like, I'm unstoppable at this point.
It's so true. There's so much personal development done that I'm like, oh, I'm selling something. I feel
Right?
like, all right, it's a bonus.
I agree. I don't feel like I'm selling anything. I feel like I'm just so in love with what I do and the product itself that it's like, when I talk about it, you want it.
I don't know where Patty is. I invited her.
It took me a minute to find you live, actually, so she might be looking for you.
Okay.
I
'Cause
think you popped
sent
up
the
faster for me because you and I've been interacting on each other's content.
Yeah.
Okie
Am
doke.
I live on my right now or no?
You have to share it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to share it. Okay, because I have her here. I invited her to watch, and I don't see her watching. So, yeah. All right, I just sent her a note, but I guess we can keep going. When she can pop on, I'll see the alert come up there.
Yeah.
Celeste, you want to start off?
Sure. So I guess let's start out with what made you guys start a business from home?
What?
Maggie?
Who wants to go first? So okay, so little backstory. I am obsessed with Disney. I live in Tampa, Florida, which is an hour and a half-ish away from Orlando. Sorry, I have background. And so I recently we lost our annual passes in the pandemic, so we weren't able to renew. And now when we go, we have to pay full price. And while I'm waiting for Disney to offer annual passes again, I haven't been able to go like I used to be able to because it's so expensive now. And so honestly, why I started to begin with was to make money to go to Disney. Full transparency, like that's all I really cared about. Now, while I still am doing this to make money for Disney, I also am doing this for so many different reasons now. And I truly believe that this is part of my brand because it's bringing out a different Maggie than a month and a half ago I started.
Oh, there she is.
I don't know why. Do you guys hear me again? I just hear myself again.
I don't see her. You see her viewing?
Yeah, I see she popped on. She said, how do I join?
Can you request, Patty, can you request? Because I already invited you to watch, so I can't send anything to you. Let me see. Let me see.
So Patty, next to the comment, it says write a comment. There's going to be a little box that has a little picture with a person in it. If you click that, that will send the request over to us.
Because I'm prompted to invite Jason on, but I'm not prompted to bring Patty on. Okay, so based on what you were saying, Maggie, I mean, I totally agree about the whole, I mean, you could do anything for money, you know, I mean, I could get another job, I could sell things. I mean, people sell a lot of stuff, but you know, it's not fulfilling. I mean, 9 to 5, I'm 9 to 5 in it, and it's not fulfilling. And I wanted to do something that could actually make a difference. And it wasn't just like slinging products. You know, I don't want to be an affiliate. That's not what I wanted to do.
Completely agree.
I love that.
And plus, I mean, with the corporate jobs, I mean, I'm 9 to 5. I mean, sometimes you get a raise, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get, I mean, you can get laid off in a minute. Like it's just not stable. And I want to create my own economy. That's point blank what I want to do. That's what I'm doing.
I love that. Yeah.
The amount of money that I want to make, I can't ask my boss for like a 12%, 20% raise at the end of the year. Like my company gives like the standard 3%, and that's not gonna do. Considering that inflation is now up 12%, like there's no.
Yeah.
Not
gonna... Yeah. What about you, Celeste?
I got into this business mainly because I was heading into my first of 8 knee surgeries that were back to back.
Wow.
So,
wow.
I needed a way to create income for my family that I could do from my bed. And especially with each surgery when I was out, I'm not able to walk for anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks. And sometimes I'm not even able to drive.
Oh my gosh.
It was truly that time, that turning point of just being like, we're in the middle of the pandemic. My husband's laid off or furloughed because Vegas shut down completely. Like our casino workers, literally, they didn't even get furloughed pay. They just all had to go on unemployment.
Wow.
The casino didn't take care of their unions. And so that was our kind of turning point of we needed something better. And I don't ever want to go back to the life where I was working 8 to 6 as a medical assistant. I had a doctor I used to work for that would literally stick steroid injections into my knees so I wouldn't go home because of pain.
Oh my God.
And working in the medical field, we don't get raises.
I didn't know that.
Raises are far and few in between in the medical field.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's crazy. That is.
How been doing it, Celeste?
I've been in since June of 2020. And we've gone through a bunch of knee surgeries, and we're getting ready to do a 6-nerve radiofrequency ablation in both of my knees.
Jeez.
So this business allows me the opportunity to put my health first.
No kidding. That is unbelievable. Plus, I think, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I think drinking certain things helps with that, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. I mean, I'm based off of what you're just saying, just to go off of it, like what made you choose, why did you choose this business? I can't hear you. Oh, another one bites the dust, Maggie.
Oh no, it's fun. Oh.
I knew we should have done Instagram.
I've never done like a dual live like this on Facebook. I've only ever done it on Instagram.
Me neither. And now I know why. Wait, I'm gonna send invite to. Oh no, I can't invite her. Anyway, I mean, you can go ahead and answer since we're here.
What was your question? What was the question? I'm sorry.
Why you chose this particular business when you could have chosen like 8,000 different ones?
So the easy and simple answer is Jessie Lee Ward. That's truly what it is. I've been following her for like 7+ years now. She and I used to work in the same direct sales company forever. I think there's a story about her talk on a live video on Facebook where she cashed her override check. Like she got the check and she went to the bank and got cash, and on camera was sitting there counting it. She was like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. I think it was like $1,000 or something. And at the time I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I have been following her ever since. And I've watched her go, from counting $1,000 override checks to, millions of dollars. And so I've been following her very, very long time. And I did the direct sales company for quite some time. And then I also did a separate network marketing company that sold stuff that was like not like nothing to like sell really. I don't know. It was like toothpaste and stuff like that. Like it was like, I can't sell that stuff. So, and I decided to just kind of like take a step back and kind of figure out like what it is exactly that I want. And it didn't matter to me what to sell. I just know that watching her develop the people that she's developed over the years, I was like, I know I will be at home. I know I will be trained well. I know I will have systems. I know I will be set up for success. And I needed like something, honestly, I've been telling my husband for like the last probably 8-9 months that like something was like pulling me to her. Like literally every time I would see her, I would be like, oh my gosh, further and further. And I don't know what took me so long to do it, but finally I was like, this is it. Like we are living like not the life that we want to live. And we, there's so much more that we want to do that we cannot afford to do. And so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to, let this be a whim and have Jessie Lee be my mentor. And that's it. Like, that's why I chose Proven. And I didn't necessarily, like, I love the products. Don't get me wrong. Like, they've literally changed my life, but I didn't choose ketones. I chose Jessie Lee. And so she could have been selling anything anywhere, and I would have.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, you were speaking, Celeste. Sorry, before you hopped off.
I got kicked out somehow. I don't know. The challenges of technology.
Not being nice.
Not being nice to us today, but it's okay.
That's frozen. Like, on my screen, she's still frozen. I didn't see her leave and come back. She's still there.
She has Patty has no request to join.
Yes, because she's not viewing. It's only showing Celeste, Maggie, and Jason on here. Because I've invited her to watch. I mean, she can close out and come back, probably. I think that would be the best thing to do.
I'm telling
you. If she...
Technology.
Yeah. Yeah. I work in technology full time, and it's good job security.
Yeah.
What the heck they're doing. So it's crazy.
I feel like it on purpose. Like, they make it mess up so that, they have to fix it.
That's true. Guilty. Celeste, sorry, Celeste, what were you saying? Why did you come
on? I just came here for the just income outside of my husband. I think what I've realized is living my life through all the pain and everything that I was doing and being dependent on my husband for income, I lost my identity as a woman who could bring value. And I lost that identity of, feeling like I could contribute to society again. So being able to have this business and being able to stand on my own 2 feet, and my income pays for competitive volleyball for my youngest daughter, which is extremely expensive, with private coaching and all the things that they do. And then my oldest daughter, we're putting money away for college because she's getting ready to look at colleges. So we need money to travel around the country. Like, that's all on me. That's not on him. So now I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet away from him, but I want to blow up my income even more so that I can be independent from him. So if for whatever reason things hit the wall, I got it.
Yeah. And is there a reason why you chose this particular company?
I didn't choose the company. I chose my sponsor because she had found me on social media, and I already had a social media presence a little bit. And she was like, you need more for your family. And she saw something in me that was bigger than the picture that I was even painting at that time. Because I was giving all of the information away for free. I was doing all the things for free. And she said, but you're not benefiting for it on any platform in any way, shape, or form. She's like, it's time for you to start making money for what you know.
Wow. That's smart. That is really smart. And how you said you were here for 2 years?
I've been here 2.5 years.
Wow. That is, and I mean, it's been tremendous growth just from the time that I started watching. Like, I found my mentor on an Instagram Dual Live, and then I just started like stalking her. I was Netflix and chilling with it. It's like I saw her in a bathtub, and I'm like, this is different. This is like so different. My brother would be like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing that type of business? Like, everyone's doing it. Like, people, it's so hard to make it. I said, yeah, because they don't know what to do. I was in a previous MLM, and it's like, they tell you to post stuff and message a billion people. And of course that's going to stink, like nobody wants to do that. But when you like learn about who you are, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, learn who you are. People want that, like I was like, I want someone to be attracted to me and get value from what I'm doing. Like, I got value from my mentor. Like, that's out there. People need help. People need help financially, mentally, emotionally. Like it's been a trying couple of years. Like people need this in so many ways. It's not just about like buy a box of my products, like, and I hope you like it. Like it's it's a way bigger vision than that. So I don't know whose turn it was to ask a question. Was it Maggie? Was it yours?
Yeah, I can ask a question. I guess my question is, and I know, Celeste, that you, I don't think your work, you said you got away from 9 to 5, but I guess, Janine, how do you find time in your day to work your business while you're also working a full-time job?
I think it's really important. Like we have this boss cam. So everything's structured, everything's laid out on how we have to do things, like what we need to do. Not they don't tell us what to do, but like based on our brands, what we need to do complete a day to be successful in business. And I think, when you wake up first thing in the morning and you're listening to a podcast and affirmations, I mean, that's a smart thing to do whether you have a job or not. I mean, even if you're working from home, I mean, you should start your day on the right foot. So I always start doing that. And I mimic what I would do in my full-time office job because I work from home. Like, people's birthdays, like just being a kind human and being courteous to people, saying happy birthday, seeing how people are. I mean, you see people posting. So I take little posting breaks. Like if I were to take a bathroom break at work, and I'll just, if someone posts something and they're going through something, I reach out and say, I hope you're doing okay. Sending you prayers. Hope, this business has really taught me how to be myself and human again, and not just like a network marketing robot to sell stuff. So I think it doesn't feel like work, so it doesn't really feel like work. I mean, I can't sit there and scroll all day. I'm not doing that, but I mean, that's not why people want to join a business anyway. Yeah. So I, really, I just weave it into my day. If I get up and go to get coffee, I do a couple scrolls, a couple things. I make sure my TikTok is done. Just to share who I am and how I can help people. I love holistic remedies, and everyone's getting sick. So yeah, like if I can teach you how to, combat the flu, combat the sinus in a natural way with no side effects. I mean, antibiotics are like killing people with all the side effects. So I think it's something I want to do anyway, so it just kind of fits in my day and my little breaks. And then at night, I mean, this is fun. Like we pop onto a Zoom. We have our boss camp, it's private training. I think it's really all like positive things that people will want to do in their life anyway, regardless.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I feel like the time that we spend, or the time that I spend, because I also work from home, I have, unfortunately, a lot of the people that I work with do follow me on social media. So I have to be very careful about when I'm posting and what I'm posting about during, work hours. But I feel like what's so great about this company and what we're learning in Boss, what we've learned from Jessie Lee over time, is that we're not selling a product, and we're not cold messaging people, and we're not out here like trying to say, do you have any questions, or like putting messages in the chats, right? What we're really doing is branding ourselves and attracting people who are like-minded, or people who like what we are offering or what we're talking about. And so it doesn't feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Celeste? How do you find time to get it all done today?
It's a good question.
Like I don't.
I really don't, because
like
you would think being home all day that you have a ton of time to do all the things to build a business. Mm-hmm. But being home, you find a lot of things that you need to get done that take a lot of time. So between driving kids to school, driving kids to volleyball, I mean, she's at volleyball like, I want to say like 12 hours a week after school on weekends. And tournament weekends are like, 8-hour days. So yeah, I kind of have to find the nooks and crannies of my day, just like everybody else, like even if I was working a full-time job. So I do have the luxury to be able to sit here and like bang out like 3 hours of work, and then I got to go and do kid things. And then I can bang out another 2 hours. But I chunk my day out, and I have my day scheduled in blocks. So I have my blocks scheduled into 15 minutes. I have 15 minutes to get a task done, and that's all it gets. And then I move on.
That's smart.
That's really smart. That's really, really smart. And that's another thing I love so much about Boss Camp right now, is like, it's literally like structured If it wasn't for the checklists, like I would be so lost. But I am very much, I need structure. Don't just say do this and like not give me any direction. So being able to like check the box, like, okay, I did that content, I did that content, I did that content, I listened to that podcast, I did those affirmations, like that is so helpful to me, because I definitely need like a calendar, a schedule, similar to you, Celeste.
Yeah.
And I think something we should cover before we pop off is just how we're different. Like, I know I could think of 3 different things off the top of my head, but I'd love to hear what you guys think, like why we're different, because their health and wellness companies are like all over. I mean, you could trip over one going to the bathroom. Like they're all over the internet.
Yeah. I'll go first. What I think stands out to me the most is that while we sell a health and wellness product, I think a lot of those other health and wellness companies are about your physical appearance. And while our product is helping with the keto diet, we don't talk about diets. Like, you don't need to be on a diet to take our product. I am very much anti-diet culture. I don't support that whatsoever. I think that body positivity is the right way. And so what I like so much about our company is that we talk about the benefits that it does to our mind, what it does to our, muscles, what it does to our focus, what it does with, energy and our sleep and all of those things. And in addition to taking our products, there are other things that work well with them as well. But we're not out here like, promoting a physique or a body type or what you should look like, or this is how many pounds you have lost or should lose. And so that's what I really like about our company, is it's more about, just an overall well-being, and as opposed to what you look like.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I know for me, we stand out very different from a lot of the other companies. Like, I get people who drop in my DMs all the time, like, hey girl, and I'm like, as soon as I see that hey girl, I'm like, no, like, no, like, stop being a Pamela Anderson. No. But they pop in my DMs all the time, and I'm like, no, like, and I love that we are taught to just be us, to lead with authenticity, and not just be a packet of a product or anything else. We are the brand that we build. Like, we're literally learning how to brand ourselves for the future, because say we decided never to be affiliated with a product again, we're still branded to give value in the future, to still have an income that we can generate from that brand. And that, to me, is more sustainable in the future.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of your brands, Celeste?
So I actually specialize in money saving tips for groceries and for meal planning.
Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Mackerel.
So I literally, for my family, we have a grocery budget of only $800 for 4 people.
Mm-hmm. That's impossible. I feel like I know, but the average American, they're like $800. What am I gonna do with that? With 4 kids, 4 people? No.
Right. And I have one kid on a high protein diet for sports.
Yep.
My husband has gout, so he has a special diet.
Ah.
My daughter has ADHD, so we have to keep a clean diet for her.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody eats different.
Wow. That's incredible.
Challenge. Yeah. That is a challenge. So you can help everybody. You can help anybody and everybody, because you're
everybody eats at the grocery store.
Right.
So true.
That's so awesome, Celeste. I'm gonna have to get on your content so I can save money for the grocery store.
Well, I mean, I even teach things like, when you go out to eat at a restaurant, you know that your food is marked up anywhere between 300 to 500% per plate.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. We do not eat out. We have not eaten out in forever because of that exact thing right there. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Crazy.
And it sucks because I do want to go out.
I know. I love it. Yeah.
want somebody else to cook my dinner.
Right. But it's like that's where so much of our money goes on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And so that's why when I hear people are like, I don't have money to buy healthy groceries or have money to buy groceries, but you're going out and you're hitting that McDonald's drive-through, you're eating at Chipotle, and then you're going out to who knows where for dinner. You've spent like $60 in your day on just 3 meals versus putting that $60 in your house in groceries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You don't think about it like that. I'm one person. Well, I have a dog, which is expensive too, to buy her food because she's got allergies. But it's like, you don't realize that you go out to eat like 15, well, it's not out to eat, just like even getting something fast foodish. It's like $15-$20. So yeah, it's a waste of money. I was gonna say why I think this is different is every company says that they have a system, and I know my last company said they had a system and they didn't. I don't know why they said that, but here it's like we can focus on doing exactly what Celeste just said, and I want to hear your brand too, Maggie, but we can focus on giving of ourselves, sharing our purpose, how we can help other people, and then we have an actual system, like an actual software that we use to help people get information. We help follow up with them. We help get be in touch with them. It's actual system. Like I don't know what all these other companies say they have a system. They don't. But this actually is a system that we can capture people who want our information and want to work with us and want our product. So when you come on in business, you get into this boss camp. So if you don't know what you're doing, great. We have this boss camp for you. And then if you don't know like what to do with people when they want information, great. We have a system where you plug them into. So, I mean, I don't know any other company that has that. And one of my favorite things about this company is that everything is manufactured in the United States of America. All of our products, like you'll see all other wellness products, they have junk in them, they have sugar in them, they have all this crap, and they say it's a wellness product. And then they have imported products. You have no idea what's in it. Now we know we start to finish what's in our products. Like that to me that's very important right now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I feel like I didn't know anything about ketones prior to joining this business, and now I'm like, wow, I won. Like, not only did I, because I joined for my mentor, but like it's like, okay, well now I really like this because it's a product that I can get behind,
right,
and authentically sell the product. Like I did a reel yesterday it was like a trending sound that was like, it said like, are you ever gonna stop talking about how ketones changed your life? And then the sound is no, sir, because I am like, when I first started, I was like, okay, we'll see what this is about. Like it gave me a little bit of energy, whatever. But now it's like, I will never go a day without ketones because of the way that like I feel. I had a work call today. My boss showed up to the call with like this low energy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm draining my energy. Here I'm like, okay, I just have my ketones, I'm ready to go.
It's so true. It's so, now you notice when people are low vibe, you're like, what is wrong? Oh my job.
Yeah.
And I was like, I used to get like hormonal zits on my chin, and I don't get them anymore. I'm like, oh my God, it's the ketones. My skin is clearer. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the things that you don't even like market it for. Like I've never said for skin, but I know how good it is for skin, and it's really cool. Really cool.
So, tell us something about your brand.
So my brand is going through my postpartum journey. I have a 15-month-old, and I'm also breastfeeding, and that's another one of my brands, is being able to successfully breastfeed for 15 months and just going through the day to day with all of the ups and downs of what postpartum looks like and what motherhood looks like. And, I also have a 4.5-year-old that has the attitude of a teenager. So like just dealing with that on a regular basis. And like I said before, like I'm building a community of moms who love each other, support each other, encourage each other, make each other laugh. Like that's really what it's about, is finding other moms out there that need me, really.
That's awesome. I know a lot of people say like, with this business, how do you find people? So, I mean, we've all spoken about it. It was my dog. I thought it was like a mouse or something. I heard like, people say like, how do I find people? And I used to like not have the answer. And now I'm like, you find people by your brand. People need what Celeste has, what Maggie needs, what I provide. I mean, you draw people in, you know, it's that easy. You don't have to message 8,000 people. It's just, that's crazy.
Just be authentic. That's the one thing, like when we were talking about, my husband and I, when we were talking about what I was going to do in this business, and I have been talking about Jessie Lee forever. And finally I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And, I was like, what I'm really attracted to about her and about this company is that she rarely talks about the product. You see her pour it in a cup, shake it up, put a link, and that's it. But what we see is her life, and she talks about all the time, you have to have a brand, you have to have a brand, and you have to have a brand. And so it was like, I'm not going to be the hey girl in your DMs. I used to be that girl. I used to be, hey girl, haven't talked to you in a while, got something for you. I'm not going to do that now. And that was like something that I was like so excited about, because, you know, all of this at-home business has such a bad reputation, and we're working really hard to like get past that. It's because of things like that, the hey girl messages. And so I'm hopeful that the way that we are doing, we're like paving the road for other people to follow. Like, this is not what it's about. I'm selling myself to you, and you can either like it, or you find someone else like Janine. Like, you know, I'm not for everybody. I know that. So, and people that aren't moms probably don't relate to me, so they can go find somebody who's not a mom. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not stressed out about the no's and the people who don't follow and all of that, because I know we will find our people.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Well, this is fun. This is great. I'm so glad that we did this. Sorry, Patty.
Good job.
We'll Photoshop Patty in.
Have her send us a selfie, and we'll like Photoshop her like on screen.
It's true. I had I did a live with a Carol and a few other ladies, and someone reached out to me like, I just saw this live with you and these women. I've never met her in my life. She's like, I just love what you said, and she became a customer. I never met her before, and I'm like, that's a testament to the power of the training. So.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more.
All right, guys. If there's nothing else, you guys have anything else to say or before we pop off? Sorry.
Yes, let's tell them how to get a hold of us. Let's tell them, you know, what's going on, because we've got a bunch of stuff going on in this next 12 days that are ridiculous. Because I know we're rolling into the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes. So Janine, I think this is your Facebook. So if you want to tell them about your link and how to find you. And then I don't know how this Facebook, I'm not live, right? Like on my page, I'm not live right now.
No, you have to share it.
Okay. Because I know on Instagram, I think we're both live when we do this, I think.
Facebook, it's just Janine's page, and then we'll share it out.
Got it.
And then you'll be able to see things.
Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, right by my photo, when you click on my face, you can tap on my face after this video, and you can go into that first link, and it says like how to make money. When you click on that, you'll see all the information, and we can connect further there.
Same for me. Like, my link is in my bio, and it says, it's in my bio in Facebook and Instagram, and it says, how do I make money? If you click on that, it'll give you all the answers that you need. I also have the entries to Freebie Friday, the trials, all of that.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. All of us, the link is in the bio. Make sure you always just go to our link in the bio. We're going to be forever saying that. Link in the bio, link in the bio, link in the bio. Because there's so many resources we put there. And Jess, I'm going to throw this out there. You might want to go to the link in my bio if you have somebody with a birthday coming up. I have like 200 free resources on what you can get for free for your birthday.
Oh, I'm going to your link in the bio.
I mean,
but we also have 12 days of Christmas coming up, where every day we're going to have a different promo for the day, which I think is super crazy. So we've got Gummy Bear today, and I know they're going to let us know later on tonight what the next one is going to be. So you may want to be keeping an eye on our pages at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is normally when they're going to be dropping 12 Days of Christmas. So I can tell you guys that little tidbit.
Yes.
Because I'm not privy to all the information yet, but I'm privy to some of it. I'm trying to poke the bear. Poke the bear for y'all.
Out that gummy bear launching last night, I was like, take my money. Gummy bears are they're my guilty pleasure. I love gummy bears. So I saw that and I was like, add to cart right now.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, if you like the gummy bear flavor without pig collagen, I think that is normally in it, or and like better alternative, drink the drink. Don't eat the gummy bears. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yes. How does somebody start in business with us?
So, if you go into the link in the bio and you click how to make money, you will see all the prompts and you'll see the information about how you can join, how you make money, and the next steps.
Yep. When you click on that, how do I make money? It's going to ask them, do they have questions about healthy living or in online income? Click on that online income. It'll walk them through the entire process for them to ask their questions, get their questions answered, all of the free resources, everything.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah. Super easy.
Alrighty, let's wrap this up. Let's go spend some time with our babies before we all got to go and do another call.
That's right.
Thank you so much, ladies. I had talking to you both. Sorry, Patty. We'll get you on the next one.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Good night, all.